Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today we have updates regarding blockwars 16 substitutes. Update video, we're going to recap it all because the event is today. As of me recording, the event will be taking place in roughly 6 hours. However, by the time you watch this, the event may be ongoing, or it'll only be a few hours from now, or the event may have happened already, depending on how late you are to the video. Either way, welcome in. Today, we're going to be looking at the substitutes that have been announced for blockwars 16. There are 2 as of right now. If there are any others, we'll have to find out, a few hours before the event probably. But as of right now, there's only 2. And also there's an update video with a bunch of stuff that is able to be talked about. I talked about a lot of this on stream yesterday, twitch.tv/Wolfeei. But in case you missed it, here's a recap. But first, unpopular opinion, but I don't actually think Fime are gonna win on Saturday. They've been challenged with an immediate disadvantage of being teamed with 3 bottom 10 players. That's gonna be really hard, no matter how good they might be. In case you don't know, reference. It's this classic Minecraft event, probably the biggest Minecraft event meme we will ever have, is the one from Noah. Saying that Nestor, Calvin, and Techno are not gonna win Minecraft Ultimate as a team of 3 in a team of 4 event. But they still did, so fun to see it back again. Hey, we'll see how the pink team ends up doing today. I feel like people have calmed down quite a bit over the past week or 2, however long it's been since team announcements. No longer is it really as many people going, pink is so broken, pink is busted. I've seen some people on Reddit even say that they don't think pink makes top 2, so it shows that people kind of have just thought about it a little bit more. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. I wish them good luck, though. I really hope that they have a good time, because I think Pink is a really fun team. So I hope that they get to at least enjoy the event properly without having to deal with the Reddit pressure of, oh my god, FB duo, gotta win. Like, let them play the event, guys. Come on. Anyways, into the substitutes we go. First off, the first substitute that was announced was Sneak Snag, who will be taking place for Poke. Poke already explained it here, but he's got a sore throat and he needs to rest. And obviously, when you're playing an event, you're going to be talking for roughly 3 hours with your teammates, and because it's in a content environment, you're going to be kind of high energy going into this. So unfortunately, Poke wasn't able to play anymore. I respect the decision though, and Sneak fits in super well here, of course. I know it's maybe slightly repetitive considering Sneak literally just teamed with Quite and Joe already. However, he is the best fit for the team. Of the subs we had, he fits the best. And to explain why Sneak actually ended up on this team at first, I didn't just immediately put Sneak here. I looked at people who hadn't been on yellow before, and Sneak was one of them. I was like, well, I can't just not put him on the team. So he's on the team now. He needed yellow. He's got yellow now, and he's playing with his buddies. And also, I think it's gonna be really fun to see the dynamic between like Sneak and Misty as well, because I think that is another duo that I think would have made a lot of sense to happen in the past already, but I'm glad it's happening now. Anyways, there's another substitute that was announced, which was Boostfer, taking place for SK. SK has a tournament that they're playing in, according to Boger at least. And that is why they are not able to play. You might be like, why would they sub out of Block Wars, which is a tournament, for another tournament? The tournament's for money. Hey, I'm just saying, man, as much as I'm the organizer of the event, I would agree. Yeah, you'll get to play Block Wars another time. It'll be around. Get your bad girl. Come on, man. Yeah, I would do it too. So I respect it. Booster coming in does make this team a little bit stronger. Same for Yellow, by the way. Yellow and Orange, I don't think were really mentioned much to be winning contenders. I think a lot of people were hyper fixated on Pink and Purple and Aqua because those were kind of the standouts initially. I think Yellow can definitely be thrown into the conversation now because Sneak compared to Poke is at least a little bit of a buff. Poke, statistically, in terms of balancing, was based off of his one-time performance on the Feinberg team, in which I think he got like 18th or like somewhere. He got top half, but like lower-end top half. I think Sneak can pretty comfortably, in this comp, get around that placement and potentially even higher. I personally looked at predictions a little bit, not from Reddit, but to look at it personally. I think, who do I think is going to place where roughly? And I think Sneak is capable of getting top 15 in this roster, assuming that the team does well, of course. So, should be pretty good. Orange team, though, Boostfer slipping in for SK is also a buff. Boostfer literally just got top 10 last time he played. SK also has been doing really well though, so can't ignore that part, all right? But it is a slight improvement. I think SK's average placement is around like 15th. I think Boost for averages around like 10th, whether it's a little bit higher or a little bit lower. I think he would probably average around low end top 10, so there's a roughly 5 placement increase for this team. Also, Booster is a bit more known to be a top-ish player on a team, which does kind of give this team a bit more of a leader. Boost for comms can be hit or miss. Maybe it'll be a hit, maybe it'll be a miss. But most importantly, I'm excited for the Boost for and Boger combo. Hey, the EU boys always got to come together in blockwars, man. Always good vibes. And Boost for Norwegian, Boger's Bulgarian. Those aren't really that close in terms of geographical location, but it's close enough, and I'm sure they're gonna have some fun with that. So yeah, should be pretty fun. Also, Booster and Emerom on the same team should be pretty exciting. I don't know if they spoke to each other before in the Among Us lobbies back in the day, but they might have. So hopefully that'll be pretty fun. Maybe that'll be a new interaction. And overall, I just think this is going to be a fun team. I think this will be a really exciting one. And also, this team now probably isn't as quote-unquote bad as some people thought it was. People love jumping to the conclusion when 2 really good players are on the same team, it's broken, but when there's no really good player on the team, it's super ass and bad. It wasn't really the case. I do think it would have gotten bottom half, but that was kind of the point because the team average placement was pretty high. Now with Booster, they have a shot at getting maybe like, a bit higher, which should be interesting. Anyways, now onto the update video part. I will be going through this briefly because you can just watch the update video if you want all the updates. I'll just try to explain it a little bit. So first off, Lunge. Look, I said this before in the Mogul Mails. I think I said this on stream as well. No need to keep making complaints and posts on Reddit about how to fix Lunge before you see what we can actually do and what we actually have planned. Because that was what kept happening in the on the Reddit. Was people kept making how to fix Lunge, when we didn't even get the chance to show how we could fix Lunge. Here you go. New map looks a lot nicer. Thank you, Obi. Really appreciate it. Looks so much nicer. Also, look, the points are displayed. No longer do you have to think. Now you have to look. Look up, gamers. It's right there. Middle tower is gone. There's some quality of life changes like friendly fire being turned off, and also the what's it called? I can't remember. Yeah, friendly fire is turned off. You get speed on respawn. The speed pad at your spawn is gone now, so that serves the same purpose, but it's now exclusive to your own team, and you can't be taken advantage of by other, or the other players can't take advantage of your team's speed pad to score. And it looks nicer. And also mid is entirely different. No longer is it just go straight in a circle or go to right to the left because there's a huge ass tower in the middle. You can now have different options. There's different layers and whatever, right? There's a lot of things you can do. So muy bien, and should be pretty good. There's probably something I missed. Oh yeah, if you're losing a lot, you'll gain buffs to help you lose less. Also, actually important, if you're winning a lot, your hole starts glowing to kind of show like, hey guys, this is a team that's winning. Stop going for Feinberg. This other team is doing better. So yeah, that's the dealio there. I also designed the level stuff here, the actual gameplay area. So not the decorative part, just the shape. So hey, if it's good, you know who to and if it's bad, you also know who to talk to. Anyways, next up, Extraction. Hanami Temple is back. I think this is probably the most popular map we have, or at least it was, because this is just a pretty solid one. I updated the decoration, guys. If you like the little bush on the outside, hey, you know who to talk to. If you don't like it, you know how to talk to. It's me. Anyways. I don't think the map has many, if any, changes. I think the only thing that could have been updated is that it has the different power-ups now, considering that I don't think this map has been in rotation for Series 3 yet, and Series 3 is when we updated some of the power-ups, so this will be the first time that this has like a health up, probably. Trailblazers, some of the points got rebalanced. You can check out the website, but I think, to summarize, I'll try my best to remember. Dropper got nerfed, Elytra got buffed, Parkour I think got mostly not changed much, but I could be wrong. But Completion was kind of a little bit too good and too bad in some areas, so it's been equalized a little bit. Time trials, I think, got just kind of balanced out a little bit. I don't think anything major happened in that. But that's the main changes, I'm fairly sure. I could be wrong, so check the website if you really care about it. But I'm fairly sure that's what changed. So that's that. Tomb Titan's also in rotation again. There's some new chunks and some updated chunks. One of the updates, hey, look, leaves. They're not going to be everywhere, but some chunks have leaves. And wood. This wasn't here before. Looks pretty cool. So, hey, W shot, right? I'm just saying. Also, Simon Says has been made more common because a lot of people said that they couldn't find puzzles, and now you should have a better chance at finding puzzles. The amount that's been increased by is quite a bit. I don't know the exact numbers because there's a level of randomization to how the map generates, but there used to be, like, I think 2 or 3 chunks that could have one. I think there's now like 10. So that should be more common, but we'll see, I guess. I don't know. Also, another Feinberg related one, I guess. It's not really cool that you can just solo the boss that's supposed to be pretty difficult in the middle, so we made it harder. Shocking. 50% increase roughly isn't just damage, it's also health, so it'll be stronger now. Let's see if maybe it's still soloable, but we'll see. Also, the mini-boss has been roughly updated as much as well, so that's good to note. Next up is Party, which is the other game that got a lot of updates. Crossfire is back with a new map, a bunch of new levels, and I also saw in the Discord somebody asked about, did Crossfire actually get changed in terms of difficulty? I don't know, but I think so. Sorry, I think it's a bit harder now. To explain it very briefly, Crossfire, last time it existed, was based off of the script code base. Now, I know, scary dev talk, right? I don't develop, but I'll just try to put it into simple terms. That's a code base that sucks. That's pretty much what it means. So now it's on a code base that doesn't suck. And hopefully that means it'll be not as scuffed, because script loves breaking, and with that comes poor timing and consistency, which has affected the game before. It should be a lot more consistent and proper now, which might mean it's a lot harder, or maybe it's easy. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, Crossfire is back. I like it. Should be fun. Bummer that I'm not playing the main event today, but I'll play it in like however much time Origins is in. So yeah. Anyways, Crossfire, blah, 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 whatever. Beep Test and Splat are also in. And Heist has a new map. We knew that Heist was obviously, had some issues and also was just kind of one of the less popular games. Hopefully this will help a lot, because this shape of the map is very different. You can kind of see it already here. This is the banking point, which is the same as the last time. However, last time it was in a truck all the way in the back, and there were a bunch of people that could kind of camp you out. Technically, you could camp in the middle if you really wanted to, but that's lame and also probably very inefficient. And it should be a lot easier to get back and find a way back to the middle now. I don't think it's shown in the video here, but there are multiple exits out of this area, so there's a lot more freedom of movement. Another thing that I forgot about until now, there's a new race map. Thank you, Obi. It looks insane. And it features some updated and new stuff. New launch and jump pads texture. Very cool. Thank you, Brandon. And let's continue forward. There's a new float pad, which is you float. Shocker. Pretty good. And that'll be interesting to see how that is implemented into race furthermore. I think there's a bit more that wasn't shown, but I guess it's a mystery and a surprise for tomorrow. Updated room for Blitz Hunt, middle room updated. You want to know who did this? Me. If you don't like it, you know who to talk to. If you like it, you know who to talk to. I'm just saying, man. And then Order Up. This actually will look different. Order Up doesn't have any changes, besides that the map is no longer a winter map. But that is what was done after the update video was made, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's the update video for Block Wars 16. Let me know what you are the most excited for. Lunge fixed. I know. We heard the complaints. All right, we fixed it. At least a little bit. We'll see how much it's fixed, and a bunch of new content as well. Should be a fun one. Anyways, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Go watch Block Wars today at 7 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. Eastern time, because time zones, daylight savings. Anyways, goodbye.